Hey, hey, everybody. Yeah. Hi, Mrs. Portland. How are you? Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. That means you can hear me. Hi, Kiki. Job. Hi, Betty. How are you? Just thought I'd start a couple of minutes early. Hey, Fran. How's it going? Oh, good night. I know y'all hear that too, Big Mouth. Hey, Key Lime Kelly. There's Gentleman Jack. Um, so yeah, I figured there was a Auntie JoJo. Hi, sweetie. I figured that we had a lot to talk about tonight, and yeah, well, Lyndon, you're stuck with it. Hi, Lorraine, 57. Hey, Kathy, how are you? You've been in my prayers. Um, and I'll ask everybody here because we're a big prayer believing bunch. If you would keep Kathy and her family in your prayers, and that's the only way I'll address it is just keep her and her family in your prayers. Um, I lost my pencil. There we go. You're welcome, Kathy. I know you're going through a lot. So, J.A. Bear, Mombi. Hey, Tits Up. Tits Up, I've been telling people about your crafting slash jewelry. I can't even call yours crafting, your TikTok shop, because that's not crafting, honey. That is definitely art, and that is some beautiful jewelry you have up there. Um, if you're going to craft, that's definitely the way to do it. I sent you an email too, addressing that I had some pieces I'd like for you to make. Hey, Percy. Percy, you changed your name. You are? I don't see you. Hold on. Ah, I see you. There you are.
Hey,
Hey, hey.
how you doing?
Good. Why are you so low?
I'm low. Hold on.
I know I'm
Oh,
loud, but you're low.
wait. Is that better? Is that better? What I just did better?
No,
Oh
but that's
wait.
okay. It's all
Hold
right.
on. I'll mess with my audio. Give me a sec. Oh wait, my audio's all the way up. Everyone usually complains that I'm too loud.
Yeah, hi
I
T-Bolt.
can't win. Oh gosh, sorry. Hello everybody. I have the hiccups. Okay, I'm not low to them, so I'm only low to you.
Wait. Kiki, are you saying she is low or not? Hi, I
No,
give
she
up.
said not. She said not
Jennifer.
low.
Oh, it said no low to me.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'm
she's
loud.
loud
So
there.
wait.
Okay, it's just me. It's fine.
Okay, well then I'll turn my mic back down. Hold on, because I just had it. All right,
Okay,
there.
you're
I turned
fine.
it back down.
Right, because don't dare do anything to the person that needs to be able to hear what you're saying can hear you.
Well, I can blow everybody else's eardrums away, just not hookers, okay?
So, and everybody again can hear Big Mouth. He's just on a tear tonight.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
between my animals and your children, we're not meant to have conversations.
never. I swear to you. Like, it's the worst thing ever. Just like, trying to get a conversation in, and then when I get the kids calm down, that's about the time the dogs start, and then the cat starts. That little black one that I wasn't supposed to keep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who's over here? Yeah, yeah. And her and the baby puppy, all they do is fight. So I'll get the kids calm down, and then they play fight for half the night now. So like, oh, yeah, I can't win.
And you know that for the rest of that cat's life, you're going to have to endure me calling that poor cat Spook. It'll
That's funny.
Spooky or something.
I've been calling it Spooky because I had a kitten named Spooky too when I was little. My mom got it for my birthday and it was black. And um I've been calling it Spooky, but it doesn't answer to that. So
Does it answer to anything other than kitty kitty?
no, it is that's all it
There you
answers
go.
to.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
But I'll call it that for my own self, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh, OG, I'm not really a cat person. I'm a dog person, but my kids, okay, my cousin, all right, let me back up. My husband found a cat in his work parking lot, and it was a little black cat, and my cousin had been looking for one. We got it, and we were going to take it to my cousin, and then my kids got attached because what we need is one more living being in this house. So, whatever.
She needs something else that takes up air and eats food.
Hmm. Yeah, and bosses me around and stuff. Yeah, that's just what I need. Another bossy thing. Ah,
Oh,
and
yep.
it likes me. It already brought me two mice from it went on the porch and went under the porch and went to the neighbor's yard and got a mouse. Um and it caught a mouse right out the back door the one time and it brings them to me and I'm like, "Oh God, can't we find another way to like show me love? I don't want them."
That just cracks me up every time.
That's what I have, Lyndon, and then the six little children. I like the pets better. At least they listen sometimes.
Well, I mean, and of course, mine have to be handicapped, so I wanted that extra burden too. I couldn't just
Uh,
have all the animals.
I know.
I had to have special ones.
You had to have a special needs cat. God.
Well, the
'Cause that's
dog
what
is
we
not any
needed.
better. That's
Hmm.
why I couldn't let them put me in the hospital. Nobody can take out the dog.
Oh God.
Jeez.
Um, I'm gonna
So,
teach you how to like you can okay with StreamYards, you can do it to where hold on one second.
okay. Hey, Jay. Hey, Bella Vita.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to get Orca, but he ain't having it. He don't want to be in here. Um, okay, so that I can like help you with your StreamYard stuff, like maybe like get your layover and stuff down.
Jesus,
I'm
get
gonna
that thing
teach
down.
you. I know, but I have to get you to send me an invite, like for like Stephanie can just pop up on my panel. I don't have to send her a link.
Hmm.
And she can like take the layovers down and move them around, do all of that stuff. You need somebody that can do that, even if it's just temporary, like
Well,
for a
Brandy
day.
could do it if I could figure out how to send her that link to where she
I,
could do it.
I can tell you how because that drives me absolutely batty. I didn't know Brandy knew how. I will teach you how to send it to her.
Thank you.
Yes.
I think she can. She thinks she can.
Yeah.
Put it
All you
that
got to
way. She
do
thinks she
is,
can.
yeah, all you got to do is just go to like it says like layout, like over here, it'll say like brand or whatever. But I don't know because you're on your phone, but you could still do it from, even though you don't have any sound, you can still control it from your computer, right?
Hmm.
It's a lot easier on the computer, but because I hate that nobody can see us. Like, not that we're camming up, but there it's just that picture.
Yeah, I know. I know. I tried to take it down, and what I get is an option to change it, but not take it down.
You just have to like call me tomorrow when you're on your computer, and I'll get on mine, and I'll just
Okay.
walk you through it because this is like the third live or fourth live in a row where it's just been a
Oh,
screen.
I can even add some music,
Yeah.
but
They have to pick the
Jesus,
stupidest music though. I take the copyrights every time.
this is their music, so it better not get a copyright.
No, I'm saying I don't like their music, so I'll just pick my own kind of
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, Gentleman Jack. Hey,
And Gentleman
Brandy.
Jack, at least I don't have to curtsy to mine. Just saying.
Kiki, I can definitely walk you out through it. Just have Hooker call me. Like, it'll be difficult for her on the live. So we're going to have our full concentration. We'll do it tomorrow or something.
Yeah, we can get that done tomorrow. Um, I, Lyndon, I don't know the answer to that because we don't think about it until I'm live. I don't know. She'll know why we wait till I go live to
Well,
discuss these things.
because I never thought it because I always forget um until I come on her panel that it's like that. But actually, you know what? I'm writing myself a note real quick. Hold on. Give me a second, cause
See, I would
hold
do
on.
that, but then I'll forget where I put the note.
No, I have sticky notes that I stick right on my computer. So when I walk by it in the morning, I had to get myself a office size box of sticky notes because that's how bad it is. Okay. And sticky notes are everywhere now in my house. Like, don't forget.
Hey, Connie.
Hold on. Let me do that before I forget.
Hey, Sassy Pinky.
Hold on.
It's so far over my head, too, Jack. I'm just saying.
I'm really not good with computers a lot of times, but I'm good with StreamYards because I think that's because I've been using it for a long time. But if you ask me like regular questions, nope, I gotta Google it or YouTube it. I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
So is anybody
Well,
gonna
let's.
come panel up with you?
I have no idea. Probably not. Noodle Mash tried to counter with her silly little counter.
Yeah, because she wants views. Nobody's coming to your channel, weirdo. And I have some things I want to say to Noodle Trash too. That motherfucker, she's weird. Like, what she equates to because you're a lesbian, you automatically want her. What kind of sick fucking shit is that?
Shannon, I have one word to sum that up, and that's just gross. Just
R-
gross. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. I showed a picture of her to my wife. My wife went, no, no, take it away.
No,
Take it away. Mm-mm.
right? There's no way. Like, uh, what with your? Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna be nice. Just no, no. And me neither. Tits up. I gagged in my mouth a little. Like, no, girl. Mm-mm. Trust me. No. I'm trying to bite my tongue. I'm trying not to be too
I'll
bad.
just I'll just come out and say it and ruin this stream from the beginning. Let's just set the tone. Shannon, I would not touch you with someone else's dildo. I would not. There's no
Well,
way. The
well,
dildo would run away.
no.
It would run away.
I'd be like, hell no, bitch. I don't want that cat ears, those weird fucking leggings. I'm out. No.
Fucking cat ears. Oh, the fucking cat ears. I cannot.
No. Mm-mm. So are you gonna sing for us with your
Yeah,
Oh my god. I
I
cannot.
can
I gotta
only
quit.
do that one song. That's the only one I can do.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
the one straight out of the movie. Because nobody else around here apparently watches TV or goes to church or does any of those things to know that song is straight out of a movie. I mean, do you really think I was standing somewhere with the full choir behind me?
I mean, I think you were. I think you were. I think that
I
you
mean,
were
I
really
can't
that's
even work StreamYard, but I managed to bring a whole choir with me.
Can you imagine being that? And I don't know why. Like, I actually don't have problems with Amber Alerts, but I don't know why you're crossing her name out. Noodle Mash. It's a public comment. Like she
Right.
crossed her name
It's like she was afraid she was going to dox Amber's alert.
like what? No, I
I'm
cannot.
pretty sure her
Uh,
name is not Amber's Alerts.
I don't think so. That'd be an interesting name, but I don't think so. And
No.
no matter, I knew that a Noodle Trash gets to me the worst because she really acts like a victim and everything. And then she'll be like still talking about the same person that hasn't mentioned them for 57 days or something. And then sit over there talking about her legal fund and how she's a victim. That you don't get to have it both ways. Okay. You
She's going to
don't.
sue me now. She's going to sue me. We were
Well, good
waiting
luck.
on that, though, right? We were
I,
waiting on that.
I see you, Jennifer. Oh my God, Jennifer said Edward Scissorhands wouldn't touch that. Well, I already told all these bitches over here that like her, like good luck, because I have 6 kids, and as y'all know, 20 animals, and you ain't getting shit out of me. So you can go on and try to sue. And I don't know what she thinks she's gonna sue with 1,000, or wait, didn't she move it to $2,000 for a lawyer? Good luck, girl. Like, good luck.
Right. They wouldn't even sneeze at her. They wouldn't meet her for cocktails for $2,000.
Can you imagine though, like thinking that and people are giving her money? What is she gonna do with $2,000? Won't even retain a lawyer. Like,
Well, I mean, you saw the top of my meme. Hide your Cash Apps, hide your PayPals, hide your credit cards.
hide it all.
There's a new fake phobia coming. I mean, there's a new one coming. She needs to. She needs to get a money phobia as much as she has taken from people because she needs a new scanner and she needs
Oh,
another security system and she needs a new car. So Noodle, go ahead and sue me
I
because I
mean,
have a car you can come and get. Go
I
ahead,
could
come and sue me.
I couldn't have laughed so hard either because she's so stupid. You can literally listen. I mean, I don't think she's stupid. I think the people that are donating, she doesn't even need a scanner. You can listen to it on Broadcastify or other things just like that. You
For
don't need the
free.
actual scanner, or you can do the premium membership for like, I think like what, $40 for however long. And that gives you literally everything. But yet she's going to get some big junky old scan, the big school, big
Mhm.
old school scanners to add to that pile of shit she has behind her. Like, what? Huh?
Listen, talk about a grift. I want her to grift them out of every last dime because they deserve it for being that blatantly dumb.
They're just dumb. God love
That's one of
them.
those. That's one of those. You are so dumb. God,
And
how
I want her to
ridiculous.
say, she's going to say, oh, the mean girls are at it again while she sits in the chats that she sits in. Because she'll go on her panel and not cuss and not talk, but she'll sit in the worst chats cheering that shit on and then say other people are mean girls.
And
Okay.
talk about wearing her badge of honor, that semicolon in the center of her chest,
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
that
Uh-huh.
like her badge of honor, but sit in a chat with somebody who tells somebody to unalive themselves and
Absolutely. And
how
now
to
what you
do it.
do? Right. Don't, yep. You got to go a long way. You got to go up and down.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? No, she is so ridiculous. Like, I cannot stand a perpetual you cannot be a victim and be on here running your mouth at the same time like that all the time. That's like my biggest pet peeve. And she's that with her fucking cat ears and her fucking, I found a picture of her today. I think I used it. She had on this fucking USA hat with all this like bling on it. I wanted her to put the cat ears back on. I would rather the cat ears. I miss them. I'm like, no, what are you doing? And then you're talking about everybody else. Oh, good God.
Right? Okay, Mrs. Portland, we see, but Mrs. Portland, I'm going to tell you again, she's not suing you.
Just tell
It's
her
the
like
most
I do.
ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Good luck. You ain't getting shit out of me. And if you try to sue me, then go ahead. I want to see what you get because you ain't getting nothing. Like, what is she gonna get from? Never mind. It doesn't matter. She's stupid.
Well, I want her to sue me because I do have some very good lawyers. So
Well,
go for it. Sue
good
away,
luck.
honey.
I
If you
think you should
text
do
me
it.
and tell me what you need from me, I'll give you all my info to sue me. How about that?
Well, there
Okay.
you go.
So,
Oh my God, Tits Up is doing such a good job with their videos that they've been doing on her.
do what now? Say it again.
The video Tits Up videos, I've been learning a lot about Noodle Mash that I didn't know. Like the videos that she does where it's like the older stuff with the newer stuff. I like those.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tits Up does some really good videos. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you should really look at her jewelry. It is beautiful. She does some beautiful stuff.
I
Talk about an
saw
art.
it. Right. That is actually not like because the other stuff reminds me of like those, your kids get those kits at Christmas time and it's like the biggest pain in the ass. They make a huge mess and the jewelry's just awful, but they love it. That's what it reminds me of. Like the little unicorns and stuff is seriously something my 12-year-olds would do. I'm not even being an asshole with that. Like
Right.
those little kits.
Yeah, Tits Up. That was our point about all of it was that when a judge sees that she's still talking about this stuff, they wouldn't even consider the case. They'd be like, no, you're still talking about these people. You've addressed them and you're still addressing them. The first thing a lawyer would tell her is shut the hell up. No, no. So
That's literally the first thing that they say when you consult a lawyer is to shut up, let them keep talking. You don't talk. Like she's just so dumb. I love her.
right. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, I don't know, but she ain't gonna come over here because she wants to turn the chat off too. Like, so she wants you to come to her channel and turn the fucking chat off. Like, who does she think she is? What the hell? Stupid. And Dorothy ain't gonna come.
Well, and here, yeah. So let's talk about Dorothy now here a minute. So Dorothy says that I was a coward because I wouldn't stand up to Natasha over her. Well, did you ever stop to think a couple of things there, Dorothy? That I had you already figured out. I knew you were a fake, a fraud, and a phony. I knew how much money you had scammed out of this community. I knew all kinds of stuff that I knew in private about you that I'm still not putting out there. I knew all these things, and I knew you weren't worth standing up for.
Right. What was it your job to stand up anyways? I don't understand.
Well, what
She's
is there to
the
stand up for? I mean,
right.
uh, give me a break. And did you ever think that maybe I did stand up to you for Natasha instead of the other way around?
I don't know what she wanted you to stand up for. Like, she's the one that started all of it out of the blue. And what are you supposed to say? There was no reason to keep it going, but she did,
Well, I
making
stood up to
people
her
make
the day she
choices.
called me on the phone, running her mouth about that item. Oh my Lord, but they need to let that go. but running her mouth about that item. And I was like, it is none of my business what someone else does with their business. So why would I get involved in it? It's none of my business. It's none of your business.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I never did anything to Dorothy except for you came on my panel and I wasn't going to, I told her she should come up too. And the next day she was over on her chat saying, I still like Amanda. And then she was like talking shit about me. I was like, what the fuck? I never like, I made it a point to stay out of all of that on purpose. And she still just, you can't just be cordial with it, with her. Like you have to, be all her team. I'm not going to tell somebody they can't use my panel and kick you off for her. That's never going to happen, Dorothy. I'm sorry. It's just not. That's stupid.
Lyndon, good Lord, my house just blew up. I'm trying to think. No, she didn't say anything to me when I went on Amanda's panel.
No, she was in the chat and she had already been
Yeah.
saying stuff, and that's why you wanted her to come on panel because
Yep.
she was already.
You said you weren't getting involved in it.
Yeah.
You said, but here, you can come up on panel. I jumped up on panel. She wouldn't do it.
No, she wouldn't do it. And instead, she went everywhere else running her big mouth. I'm like, what the fuck? I purposely stayed out of all of it. So there was nothing, like, there was no reason for her to pull all that shit. None. So it was just stupid. Hey, gamer guy.
Hey, gamer guy.
Whoops. Oh, she said no, and she meant when you're on the phone with her about the item.
Yes. Yes, Lyndon. That's when. Yeah, tits up, you're right. If her mouth is moving, it's a lie.
Yeah, pretty much. That's fucked up.
So we can. Know. So now we can probably move on to Drama Divides now.
Oh God. Yeah, that's a whole nother one. She's just a liar. I already said what I think about her. There's nothing else to say. She's a liar. Turns out she's really as fake as everybody thought she was, and that's how I feel about her.
Well, here's my thing. Now, Nicole Hodge played like that was just her closest friend. They were real life friends. I didn't understand. She was in tears crying. That's my real life friend. Really? But you didn't know all this about her?
Well, if that's actually true, Nicole better reevaluate some things. But something tells me she had to have told some people. I mean, wait, I need to ask something. Did somebody find that by mistake, or were they looking for that? Like, did somebody like go back through Granny's old stuff and they just happened to like come upon it?
I don't know. It was somebody sent it to Natasha.
Oh, okay. That's the piece I was missing. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I was
somebody sent it to Natasha, and Natasha found that out, and then Granny went back and pulled up the panel she was on.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw like the clip channels had put a little bit here and there out, but I didn't understand how it first came out. And see, I didn't watch Granny back then as much. Like that's right when I quit watching her. So that's why I never heard her, because I would know a voice if I heard it. But that's right when I had didn't watch Granny anymore at all.
I got you. Well, that's another one that's a whole ass fraud. Just from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck with whoever gets stuck with her next. And she'll surface somewhere.
She's been in chats. She was in the chat Um, okay, she was in Wogs's really like late at night running her big old mouth, and then that was a couple nights ago. Um, she was somewhere because I heard it on a clip channel today that she was talking about she was in a
Hey,
chat, but
Sharon.
I don't know whose chat, but she was in chats today, but she never went to her live to explain to her chat or anything about what happened. She canceled it.
Mm, well, that pretty much says it all, right?
Yeah, she had one scheduled. It was said, "Who am I?" And it was like scheduled for I think like 2 days ago, and she just never showed up or commented or anything.
Well, hey, Snow Lion. Hey, Bubsy.
Hey, Snow Lion. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
These people are crazy.
yeah, they are. They really are.
Yeah.
And
Mm,
let's talk a minute about Country Joe.
oh yeah, that's my favorite one. I have every one of
Hmm.
them. Yeah.
So, what I want to say is, Country Joe,
Hmm.
it's a damn shame that you want to sit on a panel and cry about how you've been pushed to the edge by a subscriber who is
Yeah.
going after you, but yet you want to sit on your panel and go after other people's subscribers, namely Gentleman Jack.
What the
You want to
fuck?
run your mouth about Gentleman Jack.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And so Country Joe's been going around about Marie as long as I have watched her, I watched her like before I really knew anybody over on this side because I used to really like her. And she would go on about Marie. And then when Marie finally starts clapping back, this is what she does every time. And it's not right to do she doesn't even have a big channel. She goes on some panels and tells her side, which she should be able to do. And now to go after, why is she going after Gentleman Jack? Like what is she saying?
She just constantly keeps bringing her up. She has put
Ugh,
her in songs. She has used her in her sad, pathetic parodies.
that's
She's done all
fucking
kinds of stuff. It's
mm.
Mandolin Bubsy. Hey, Jabba Jewel.
Hey Bubsy. What the fuck? I don't know why people always do that. They always say like they're
Sherman.
always bringing up Gentleman Jack. Like, she's a subscriber. What the fuck? She's literally just
Yeah.
a subscriber. She doesn't have a channel.
Yeah, Lyndon, the divot in the bed is permanent. I mean, she did that whole stream begging for Marie to stop because she was going to be pushed to the edge, pushed over the edge. She was already pushed to the edge. She did it all from the bed, laying flat in the bed. Stand
Yeah,
up, Country Joe.
maybe that she'd feel better about herself, but she is one of those people like she will literally say, I don't talk about anybody, and she'll name a couple people that she talks about. If you don't want to be talked about, shut up, especially about subscribers. Like, what are you doing? Worry about your own subscribers. Worry about getting up, doing something.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Hey, Token.
That's terrible. People love to bring up Gentleman Jack, and I don't know why. She's always so nice.
Yeah.
They
And
suck.
Country Joe, nor Dorothy, nor any of them wanted to bring her up when she was giving them stuff.
Well, of course not, and that's what it always
I like
boils
how
down
that
to.
works.
Mm-hmm. Of course not. Of course they
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Mm-mm-mm.
They're so ungrateful too. Like they should just be grateful that she did help them out a lot,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and just leave it alone. But they can't do that. They have to just keep running their big old mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm, people suck.
They're just funny. Um,
Yeah.
so let's touch a little on this Michelle MGL.
Oh God.
I didn't even hashtag her.
Oh no. she's she's out there.
So
I well at
wait a minute.
first I was
Put a one in the chat if you've heard about this person called Michelle Goes Live. Michelle Sabate, is that how you pronounce her name?
yeah, Sabati. I've heard it both ways.
And this feud with Molly Golightly. Okay, so
Yeah, Molly Golightly, you know that girl Robin that was going to be her assistant, or she was. For one, MGL was literally only paying her $100 a week to check all of her emails, and MGL booted her out, and now she's smearing her too. Like
mm-hmm.
that's what she does. So everybody knows about it. Looks like.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, good. So Michelle wanted to speak on Mallory. Now, don't misunderstand me, folks. I'm not defending Mallory per se. I'm defending this notion in general. And what she described it as was that Mallory, and why this was brought up, I don't even know, but she was saying Mallory was still a man
Yeah.
because Mallory hadn't had bottom surgery yet. Well, why are you in Mallory's underwear? How do you know this?
Yeah, it was weird. Well, it started from where I seen it start was she was on MGL's and she kept calling Mallory him. And MGL, who was also trans basher, but whatever, stood up for Mallory and said she's not a man, she's a woman. Don't do that. And then she just kept it going after that, saying making it, a little worse each time. It was disgusting. I'm not even friends with Mallory, but that's wrong.
Well, and the way she continued it here was, I think that's the position she was trying to defend. And she said that that's why she called Mallory a him, was because Mallory still had a penis. And again, I go back to, how do you know? Why are you in her underwear? And then she kept referring to her as trans and saying that she was LGBTQ because her sister was a lesbian. Okay, so I know a woman whose sister's mother's cousin is a lesbian. That doesn't make me LGBTQ friendly. That doesn't make me an ally. But sit over there and say that about Mallory being trans, but then call it a transvestite. I was going, can you at least, if you're going to talk about something, can you at least educate yourself to know that it's transgender, not transvestite, not transsexual? It's transgender.
Well, like there's so many other things that she could have went at Mallory about, right? There's a million other things.
A
But
million other things.
I just don't understand why that had to be what she went at her about and why she keeps doubling down the way that she does. Um she automatically lost her argument for sure.
Auntie Jojo, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Um, Thank you, Auntie Jojo. I wanted to go back and read the message. Yeah, there's a million other things she could have gone at Mallory for. To pick the transgender thing is so ridiculous. And Mallory, I can assure you, you're not the only transgender person in this community. While I'm at it.
Yeah, Mallory. Now come on. Like I don't know why you were saying you'll be the judge of all of the stuff because you're the basically only trans person in the community when that's not true. I don't know why you said that. That was in regards to somebody else though, but still, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know why That doesn't even make no damn sense either. These people are crazy. They have, I mean, there's so many things you could go at all these people for, and they pick like the most controversial, worst one where they automatically lose their fight, and they just keep doubling down. All
Yep.
righty then.
Um, Bunny Mom, Milo is doing much better now. Hi Louise, thank you very much. Milo is doing much better. Trust me, he's doing much better. I chase around after him, leaking everywhere. It's just a constant battle.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm sorry you have to chase him, but I'm just so glad he's doing better.
Oh, I'll take that all day. I will take that all day. Hey, Green Eyes.
Yeah, that was
Trying to-
scary for sure. I'm so glad he's better.
Yeah, he's a lot better. I'm thrilled for that. I think
Yeah, me
going
too.
back in and making the vet look like an ass was helpful. I think
For
he
more than
decided he wanted to fix him this time.
Well, he probably don't want to hear you. I'm sorry, but he's probably like, oh hell no. Get this
Yeah, he
get
didn't
this
want
baby
me.
fixed. Yeah.
He didn't want me back in his clinic standing there saying, "Call the popo, call the popo, ho."
Call the police now. You're gonna need them. God.
She wanted to tell me I couldn't have my cat back until I paid that extra money. I'm like, no, call the popo, ho.
You better call. You better send me to call the cops. Something. You're giving me my
Yep.
baby. The fuck? These
Like,
fucking people.
and you'll keep him for about 1 minute, and you'll go, never mind, give him back, give him back. He leaks, he's broken.
They'd be like, all right, but you can have him back. Here, we'll get you later.
Right? Oh, Julie, I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful.
Hey, Julie. Oh no, I'm sorry, Julie.
So, yeah, that is a whole shit show going on over there.
It really is. I go to cover it more, and then it's just kind of like I don't even know where to start. Like literally from day to day, there's so much that goes on over there. So your best bet is to pick the most, like what you're the most passionate about, like you just did, and just go at it. Because one day I was making notes, and I swear I would just jot notes down in between, like doing laundry here, and I had a whole page from one day, and I was like, "What the fuck? What?" You can't even pick something to be mad. Like there's just so much. But I mean, the stuff with Mallory, I just don't understand because she could have had a lot of people like quote unquote on her side with that whole thing if she hadn't went there. That was like and she does that all the time.
Well, like I told you, and I'll repeat it here, she changed her morals in 24 hours.
Yeah,
yeah. Just everything, her stance on everything completely changed in 24 hours.
Well, okay, so Mallory and I started out on a really bad foot. I know you weren't around in the Full On Drama days, but there was a creator Full On Drama, and they're one of my good friends. They're controversial, but one of my good friends. And we had a huge argument over there. And then I went on Mallory's panel. We were good. And then we got in another fight. And then we had made up. She had been saying she wasn't going to be in the drama. She was doing good on her channel. Like, it was just doing great. She liked it how it was. And then all of a sudden I woke up one day and she'd been calling Molly Sloppy Molly for like a year or 8 months, whatever. All of a sudden she was like, I love Mallory, or I love MGL. I appreciate her. I was like thrown back. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. It was weird.
Well, I remember the phrase sloppy Molly. So now I know where it came from.
Yeah, it came from her. Tits up, yes, she did. I have played the clip on the channel a couple times. I have it censored. She definitely went up on Michelle's panel, and Justice for All was in the chat. Yeah, I have that. Actually, I can put the clip out because it's censored. I'd played it on a live, but I never put it out. But she did. She like went up there, and she had Michelle thinking that Justin, which is that Justice for All, was going to come up, and she positioned the camera perfectly, walked out of the camera sight for 1 second, unzips her shirt, comes back bouncing her nasty ugh, all over to try to get Michelle's channel down. So
Crazy.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's just a whole mess over there. That's why I told you that I didn't mind touching on it, but I'm not going full all into that
I
because
know,
that's
me
just a
neither.
mess.
I know it's so there's so much I can't even keep up. So I've been like I said, I might touch on it. We might watch a couple clips sometimes, but I'm like, no. You have to be like the Kool-Aid post like literally 8, 9 clips some days because it's so much. I can't do that. I don't have, I have a lot of stuff that goes on during the day, and MGL has now been deleting our lives as soon as they're over. So you have to be there to catch it, and I can't always do that.
Well, she's probably putting them behind a paywall or something.
Mm. No, well, some of them, but some of them are against TOS, and she's freaking out. The new terms of service that are coming out in January are supposed
Hmm.
to be a lot more strict, and she's been talking about nonstop. Like, I can't be doing drama, you guys. When January comes, they're really changing things up, and that's what they say every year around here. It's just what they do. Um, yeah, and she literally did sell her ass for some money. Yes, she did on a show. Nasty.
Hang on one second.
Okay. Hey, let it be. Yeah, Yorkies are cute. I have a little Jack Russell Chihuahua, and then my other dog is like 128 pounds now. He's huge. He's ridiculously he's a big dog. And they're so funny because the little dog runs my house and the big dog is like bows down to the little one.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Lyndon. She should ask for a redo for those boobies. She's one of them, Snow Lion. She will literally do anything for some money.
Yeah, that's
Um,
uh, that's sad.
yeah, I would have got some clips if I knew you were gonna talk about Michelle. Uh, the other night she did like a live, and I really do believe that she is for one an active addiction. I know people get upset when people say that, but that's what I think. And I
I
do
mean, come
believe
on, she was texting on an egg.
yes, and then people been saying she's talked about borderline personality. I've never heard her, but it's her to a T. That whole diagnosis is like could be the Michelle diagnosis.
Right.
So,
Well, and I saw that one clip of her talking to somebody named Kelly and talking about her mother and how much she hated her mother.
oh my god.
And
Oh
it
my.
was awful. I
Yeah.
mean, it was awful.
Well,
I mean,
yeah. Mm.
I mean, if you say that you hope your own mother really does have cancer and you hope she dies from it, uh, I don't. Mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm,
her
that is not some karma
mother,
I would want.
right, her mother that raised her daughter, by the way,
Hmm.
like her mother has really, regardless, you should have some respect for that because nobody's mom has to step up if CPS takes your kids and, all that. Nobody, or if you're not in the positions to do it for yourself, whatever. Her mom stepped up and has raised her child. Um, I don't know. It's a whole mess over there. It's very, very messy.
Oh, and that just reminded me, just when you said child, let's get this out of the way.
Oh
I have
no.
to go back to Shannon again. She is over
Oh.
there trying to say I called her child names
Oh God. Yeah, I saw that.
because I took her child out of the picture, but because he was in there. Yes, your grown adult son was in the picture, and I took him out.
Right, and you didn't have to. I mean,
No, I didn't.
You even blurt them out. But she
Yep.
doesn't tell that part. She makes it like you, because when I read it, I was looking for something else and I asked you what it was about because she makes it sound like you like doxed her child, called him all these names when that's not what happened. But her victim shit, I cannot.
She had to have, I told you at the time, I said she had to have a reason to be a victim. She
And
had to
yeah,
have a reason.
she
Now
does.
she's trying to make her child a victim.
Well, of course, because that will definitely gain some more, um, some more
I'd
pity
be careful
points.
about doing that. The people that you need to keep waiting on you hand and foot, you might not want to make them victims.
Right? Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
My God. Uh. That lady. I could literally go on about her forever because she just irks me.
Well, she gives you endless content to do it with.
Yes. And she's just the poor me shit. I hate that. I hate that that is ew. If you're going to be a
Yeah,
victim, you can't be on here running your big mouth all the time and I'll put that in your pipe and smoke it. What happened to that attitude, Noodle? What happened to that whole
yeah, she's so
attitude?
fearless and brave.
I
She
know,
has
right?
other people literally do everything in her life for her, other than play with the Play-Doh and put it in the easy bake oven.
Julie, but she didn't do anything to her son. Nobody said he wasn't off limits. Noodle is the one that brought him up because of a sticker that was placed on the picture. Like nobody brought him up. Noodle did.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about her child. The picture had nothing to do with her child. There was nothing about her child.
Right. Nobody went after a child at all. She brought him up because she wanted to make it a little bit more poor me than it was. But Hooker didn't go after her kid. She made it out
No,
like she did.
yeah.
Mhm. Um,
And
yeah.
I give up. I do not know the details around that. But yes, that's what she claimed. That's what they both claimed.
What? Wait, hold on. Let me read that one more time. Do you
Yeah.
remember when Shit Noodle hired Sarah as an advocate? I'm sure it's probably on her live. She doesn't really erase hers usually.
Well, she did say it. Supposedly Sailboat is her advocate.
For
The stuff
what?
I've seen her say in chat, some advocate.
No, it's
But
okay, Julie. I was just trying to clarify so that people didn't, not you, but people that are listening back would, I just wanted to clarify for Hooker so people didn't misunderstand what she was saying.
uh,
Yeah, that's when that was when
well,
Bruno
we can't have it out there that the truth is the diagnoses are all self-diagnosis from Dr. Google.
That's the strangest part because she makes it out like whenever I used to listen to her before, which wasn't all the time because she's just really, I'm more animated and I like more animated. Like she's kind of boring, and
I was
I
getting ready to
don't.
say, are you trying to say boring as fuck,
Yeah,
Linda?
she really is. She's just not. She just didn't do it for me. But I did try to stop in sometimes because at that time she was lucky to have 40 people in her chat, like back then, and I would try to stop in and say, "How you doing?" And when I would listen back to her, she would make it out like she not only took care of her mental health, but she was an advocate for other people. So, you know what I mean? And then to find out
Mm-hmm.
that she didn't actually take care of it at all is kind of a mind fuck, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it was a
SK
lot.
this months ago. Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
the truth is, I could have content for years to come if I wanted to address each one of her videos.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, there's just so much there. But we can sum it up with the hypochondriac. Everything's
Right.
all in her head. I mean, nothing that she claims that she has been diagnosed by anyone.
That's a fucking mind fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh.
So y'all sit over there and take mental health advice from her.
Yeah.
No
Yeah, when
medications, no therapy, no nothing.
yeah. No, just go ahead and just keep listening to somebody who hasn't even taken care of her own mental health. And then who wants to give props to a grown man, by the way, a grown man that told somebody to kill themselves, told them the proper way to do it. Oh, good job. You said you're sorry. Good job. Like, what
Yeah,
the
she's
fuck?
backing that up. She's over there co-signing that because he said he was sorry. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, as everybody knows, Granny and I don't see eye to eye on anything, but on that, it's just wrong. Like, telling somebody that, and for it's more wrong than people that are backing him up, though. Like, in my opinion, that are, oh, good boy, you sorry. Okay, he said sorry because he knew he was in fucking some shit because he got on here ran his
Yep.
mouth too much. Like, that's the only reason he said sorry. Let's just face
Well, and
it.
it's not the first time that he tried to get somebody to do it. I mean, he just did it to Sally Ann.
Yeah, that was only like what 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Yep. So it's becoming a real thing with him. So this is going to be his new thing. When somebody's in a dark place, that he's going to jump up on panels and run into chats and tell them, jump up on his own panel and go live and tell people how to commit suicide. Okay.
That's so fucked up. And should not be tolerated at all. Like nobody, even the people that like him, should be saying, no, that's fucking bullshit. Don't be saying that shit. But instead, you're giving him attaboys for saying he's sorry. What are we in kindergarten? Now you go tell her you're sorry. Okay. Now you go tell him you're sorry. What the fuck? He should have never said it. There should never need to be a sorry. It shouldn't have been said.
And he's so big and bad doing that, but yet he's doing bitch moves by striking down channels like he just did with Scotty.
Yeah, I can't believe that he did that. I'm actually surprised by that.
He's got Mrs. Lycan and that Jenny's books and vlogs over there striking for him.
Really? Well,
Yeah, in
Mrs.
fact,
Lycan doesn't surprise me at all.
as a matter of fact, it was Jenny's books and vlogs that is the one that did the strikes that took her channel down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, if Scotty looks on Heels in the Air on their Twitter, there's a way to fight copyright strikes without giving your personal information. It's right
Okay.
there in her like about section. On Heels in the Air, she actually got her channel back from oh, Turtle Boy, what the fuck is his name? Jimmy Jams. God
Oh,
dang it.
Dolly.
Dolly. Yeah, and Blowjob Betty and all them. They took her channel down and she was able to get her channel back. Like it's like a YouTube lawyer, and you give their information instead of yours. And it's like $1. It's very cheap. It's like $1, and you just use his information, and then your paperwork gets forwarded to him, and it is accepted by YouTube. She still, she just got her channel back. So that's what I would be doing.
Okay. I will be sure to pass that along to her.
Yeah, because you don't want everybody having where you live and all that. I always thought that was messed up how YouTube, like, people will strike you just to get your information around here.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Well.
But yeah, I guess no one's going to panel up, huh?
Yeah. We're so shocked.
Surprise. I know. Surprise. We didn't call that. And I can't believe she's wanting you to come to her channel. No. Why? What? She's refused to panel up for a month. And now all of a sudden, come to my channel. Fuck you.
Yeah. And I'm begging her to do a panel with me. Honey, you need to Google the definition of begging versus the definition of daring. Okay.
She's got some very high self-esteem for a 60-year-old cat ear wearing uh, person that stays in their house all the time. Like
Hmm.
her self esteem, like she's got like the opposite of like she thinks that she's like very very important, very high up. No,
Oh,
I
well,
would
I
not.
mean, if you go over there and look at that chat as to who she's leading, I mean, Jesus, it's the blind leading the blind for sure over there.
Yeah,
Lord have
there's some
mercy.
big disappointments, and I won't even deny it. Some people that I thought would never be in cheer on, and I thought people saw through her that now are like, she's a good person. No, she's not. She's the same fucking bitch she was a couple ago. She's just not attacking you right now. She didn't change. What do you
Right.
mean?
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
Oh, all right. Well, I gotta get
Yeah.
ready to go in a little.
Yeah.
I
There's
go
a
to
lot going on tonight.
yeah.
So,
Um, yeah, there's a lot going on, and actually, it's somebody's birthday tonight. So I'm gonna say happy birthday and thank you for having me.
yeah, I'll pop in over there and tell Starlight happy birthday myself.
Yeah, you gotta check my community tab because she's on her like her clip channel instead of her
Yeah.
regular channel. So,
Okay.
but she
I
don't
will.
even start for like another 20 minutes. But I just gotta switch laundry and stuff. So thank you for having me.
Thank you for
And
coming up.
I'll teach you how to do that StreamYards tomorrow if you want to call me or something.
Okay.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys. Thanks.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a um, great night. Mrs. Portland, he's not going to strike your channel because you're not discussing him. So let's just put that out there. You're crocheting, so he can't strike you on crocheting. So, everybody have a great night. Natasha will be live soon, and I'll see you over there. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye.